Hi guys, Russ2471 here. Monday afternoon, sunny London, bit bored, so I thought I'd do a quick tour of my flat just to share it with you, show you my man cave and other bits and pieces, my stash and so on. So this is my flat and this is where I live. This is a borough of London called Lewisham, and as you can see outside I have the A21 which runs directly into central London, which you can see in the distance. You see a few of the skyscrapers there. A very busy road, very noisy, so I get very little peace and quiet, and especially on days like today you have to have the windows open just to get some air moving. So as you can imagine, when I'm working nights it's a bit of a problem, but hey ho, such is life. And look at the glorious weather. Oh. Right, back into the flat. This is the bedroom, and I just thought I'd take this opportunity to show you my stash. It's nothing in comparison to some of you guys, but for me it's perfect. There you can see that was bought this morning. It's my first ever dragon kit, and it does look daunting inside. Looks amazing inside. I'll probably do an inbox review at some stage for that. We've got the Meng Macarver. We've got the Tamiya Chieftain that I bought to replace what I thought was a broken beyond repair Chieftain. However, that turned out not to be the case, thankfully. And there is, once I finish the Challenger, I'm probably going to start on that AFV kit Centurion. I'm looking forward to building that one. So there's my stash. Like I say, nothing on what you guys have got, but I'm getting there. Al Pacino, say hello to my little friend. We got the Rat Pack there. Dean Martin, what a legend, enough said. And here, I'll fit in, maybe I'll flip it like that, is a print that was done to commemorate the Battle of Al Hana, which was on the 26th of February 1991, and it was with my unit, the 1420th King's Hussars. There you go. And it's quite a detailed picture, it's just not showing up on here, but you can see the tanks in advance. There's the Iraqis, some of which are surrendering, some of which are legging it, and some of which unfortunately didn't make it, but that, as they say, is war. And yeah, enough said on that. So we go into the hallway. Again, the light's a bit of a problem, it's quite a dark flat. The pictures there. That's a pit stop I took part in when I worked for McLaren. That was at Magny Core in about 2005. I'm on that picture, I'm not going to bother pointing myself out. But I know it's Magny Core because the car's facing the wrong way. There's a few tracks on the F1 circuit that go the wrong way, and Magny Core was one of them, and they don't race there anymore. There's my long gone motorcycle. I used to ride about 10 years ago. Then when my daughter was born and my bike got nicked, I decided enough was enough, and I've never been on a bike since. A few pictures from my army days. That was when I was my friend's best man. That's a picture some of you on the forum will have seen already. My Desert Rat arm patch at the bottom. My crew and vehicle. And there were the three different types of cap badges that we used to wear. The one on the right with the yellow backing is our working dress cap badge. The one in the centre was a tank park cap badge, worn with coveralls, and the one on the left was one which I used to wear, which donated that I was an instructor. The two different colour triangles showed other people I was instantly recognisable as an instructor. We have a commemorative plaque celebrating the 1420th King's Hussars. And then we go into the living room. Bit of a mess. There's a picture a friend of mine drew when I left the army. showed the first 12 months when we got to Munster in 1988, I believe. The top picture donates an exercise we went to on Soltau within a couple of months of getting to Germany. The one in the middle is exercise Iron Hammer, which was a very cold exercise, and at the bottom there's a little scene depicting Bathurst, which we also went to out there in Suffield, Alberta. Lovely memories of Alberta in Canada. Edmonton Mall, oh, the medicine hat, the sin bin, I'll say no more. And just a quick whiz round the flat. There's a guitar that I attempted to learn how to play at the beginning of the year, and quite quickly realised that I was never going to get the hang of the chords. Maybe I'll return to it one day, but I did have problems with my shoulder. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. There's a pewter challenger I bought when I was in the army, about many years now. And there's the chieftain, the rescued chieftain, and I think that's how she's going to stay for a while. I took the metal tracks off her and I've put the rubber tracks on, only because when I build the box that you've just seen in my stash, I think I'll put the metal track on there, because what I'm thinking of doing for that one is to do the Berlin Armoured Squadron. For those of you in the know would know it's quite a complicated camo pattern, but it's quite a spectacular looking tank. I don't think you can beat the chieftain for character. It always reminds me of an animal. It's like an elephant, I think, and it's just oozes character. So we go into the kitchen. You can see my rotor next to the fridge magnet of the girl with her hands up, looking very delighted. You will see rest day, 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 and that is the week that I am on at the moment, which means modelling, 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 modelling. Fantastic, can't get any better. So that leads me on to showing you my man cave. So we just reach further along. This used to be a storage cupboard, and then when I decided I was going to get into modelling, I thought I need somewhere to do it, so I emptied the storage cupboard. A lot of it is now under the bed and stuffed in various other places, but there you can see she's very small. A stool. There's a diorama in progress, no glue or anything, but that's going to be the diorama for this baby, my Challenger. I'm having a nightmare with the paint at the moment. I'm probably going to put something on the forum about that and ask you guys advice. As you can see, it's very small, so it's going to go very tight in focus here. All my bits and pieces, paints, brushes, iPad stand, and there is my airbrush. Now that cost me £41 off eBay. Now when I get the money, I am going to replace it, but for the money, that has served me quite well. I mean, you guys out there might diss it, but which is fair enough, and I'm not knowledgeable enough in this subject to know whether my painting can be improved by buying a better setup. I don't know, but there's a few bits on the forum this week about the compressor sets and airbrush kits, and overtime permitting, I shall be probably purchasing one of them soon. So that's about it, YouTube. I'll leave you with a closing shot of picturesque Lewisham, and I hope this has been an insight into my home life. Speak to you soon, and remember, keep it in your trousers. Adios.